So, I've always struggled fighting the wolf, mostly because I rely way too much on Kaeya and it's immune to cryo. So, to celebrate his birthday today, I'm going to be fighting the wolf with only Kaeya. No buffs, no party members, no healing with food halfway through, just Kaeya and the wolf. And hopefully some little birthday magic's gonna help me. So I'm going to speed this up a bit, so please ignore Kai's squeaky voice as he does his hits. So my main goal here is I'm just going to dodge his attacks, dart in real quick, get a couple hits off, run away before he can attack me. I'm just going to use his skill a little bit to gain some particles so that if I can't dodge, I can use his ult to block it. And if he does hit me, I'm going to be using it to heal. Doesn't heal very much. It goes about 230 to 300, depending on how many swords I have circling me. But so far he has not hit me, so I don't need to heal. That was a very badly timed ult, so I did not manage to block that one. So the best way is to go by his face. It doesn't really matter too much in phase 1, but in phase 2 this does matter a lot. So just gonna try and dodge him here. Alright, and I see that he's getting close to the F in of wolves, which means he's about to go back into his spinny thing and then go into phase 2. This happens every time. Once it reaches the F, he does his phase 2. Alright, and this Kaeya is trapped behind him and shot backwards and I did not miss his tail, which did hit me, which is why you need to stay by its face. If you go anywhere near its hind legs, it's going to hit you with its tail and it's going to hurt a lot. So this is not my first attempt at this, and from previous trials, my main time I would die is whenever he starts summoning the icicles or wolves, and I would try and attack him and dodge them at the same time, and it just never worked out. So this time I'm going to just leave him alone when those are spawning and come back to him after they stopped and he's calmly shipping. So here he starts spawning in icicles and I'm just going to run around like crazy and dodge these. Now he's stopped stoning, I'm going to go back in and try and get his health down because he's probably at about 10% health right now. Now I'm kind of in trouble because if he gets one more hit, I'm kind of gone. And he just summoned this, which deals constant damage, so I kind of went into panic mode. And this had taken me about an hour to complete, so at this point I was just high on my own success. And just drunk on pride for my boys, so I thought, why stop there? So I did what any sane person would do and went straight to Dvalin and challenged him at level 90, which I normally don't fight him this high for speed, but this is not about speed. So I, of course, jump right in and go over to my favorite side and pick up all the animal bits to dodge his first attack. And then escape to the second side and spawn that column as well. Tried to get his shield down in one go, but that did not want to work out, and I took a little damage and ran off. So here, when he stretched his neck out, I was able to get him down, quickly climb on, and then I didn't want to use my ult because I didn't think it was going to have time, and it would just be wasted. So here I had a dumb moment, I forgot he shoots things. but luckily I was able to get between the platforms without getting that hurt. And I just had to wait for him to come get me. I had his shield about halfway down, so I knew I could get this one. So first things first, I was going to spawn my ult and just attack as much as I could. And I was pretty disappointed when he was that close and set his shield up again. Well, luckily he went right back to attacking me, so I had an opening. I was really close, but I just have to wait for him to come again. I got kind of scared here because I thought he was going to break the platforms, so I did actually fly off. Nearly dodged him, and then he came and stuck his head out for me, and I was able to easily finish him. Again, at this point, this wasn't nearly enough anymore, so I went on to the next thing. The next thing, of course, being Child at level 90. And I usually don't fight him at level 90. He's not difficult, he's just kind of annoying. And it just takes a while, so I normally put him on 70 or 80. So I tried to get attacks in between his shots, but I didn't have that many openings. So once he teleported away, I was able to get a couple more in, but he had his shields up, so I had to wait for him to take that down. But once it was down, I was able to damage him quite easily. And on to phase 2. So before he could even do anything, I got a couple hits in, and I was trying to dodge him as best as possible, which worked out at least for a little while, but he did get a couple good hits off on me. After exchanging blows a few times, I did get him pretty low health relatively fast, and after he tried to teleport away from me and put his shields up and stab me, we did manage to get him down to phase 3. Child is my favorite boss to fight just because of this cutscene. I have watched it every time, and I don't think I'll ever get tired of it. This is what I show people when it was like, oh, Genshin's just a little waifu, happy sunshine game. You might have noticed I have an ult that I have not used in quite a while, and that is because I'm scared of one of his attacks. I don't know what exactly to call it, but it's the one where he like has a little lightning ring around you, and it pretty much one-shot kills everything. So I know if I get hit with that, it's all over for me. So my only option is to ult dodge it. So I'm saving that in case he hits me. Quickly dodge his maul. And I do think this is one of my fastest child runs, which is a little concerning that Kaeya can take it out faster than Kaeya plus a team. So I did not want to fight Signora, and I have not unlocked as Daya. So I went on to the next best thing, which is hypostasis. Hypostasis, whatever they're called. I went and fought a bunch of them. I actually only fought 2, well, fought 3, I only won 2. So I won this one the first time, and Child and Storm Terror also won the first try. This one, the original video did not save because of a storage issue, so I had to go and redo it with a short clip. This was probably my 6th attempt because I did not do so well the other times. This one has always been easy for me from the start of the game, most likely because I'm a Kaeya main, so this one was really quick. These fights only last 2 minutes max, generally. I did try and fight the cryohypostasis and it went better than you'd expect, except I would take like no damage until the last phase where I have to shoot the crystal thingies back at it, and every time, and I had to have fought him at least 7 times, I would get down to only one more meal to be thrown at it, and then it would throw so many icicles at me and I would just die every single time. So I got sick of that and quit and went to the cryoregivine, which didn't go so well either. Apparently Kaeya's charged sword attacks aren't enough to counteract its regen on its shield, and it's practically impossible to kill with its shield up. So if y'all really want to see me do it, I will make a different video about me fighting them, which is Kaeya. But it's just going to be a lot of pain for me. But if that's what y'all want, then I guess that's what y'all want. For anyone who was wondering, here's his set. He's at level 90. This is his stats. I try to prioritize physical damage and attack. He has R5 Pro for 4. I've changed his set recently. It's still a work in progress, so this is not permanent. One of them's actually at 0 levels. C1, I think I can get another constellation from soon though, and he is triple crowned. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I would just like to say happy birthday to Kaeya. You are definitely my favorite character, and I'm proud of him for coming so far. A couple days ago, his max damage was about 5,000, so I'm very proud of him. That's all for now. Bye.